So jumping back into it, this is the third iteration of the sub 150 project. So as you can see, I've had 3 easy runs and then onto my first session. So this is 2x200 tempo of 200 jog and then 4 200s of 6 minutes recovery. So as you can see, all of them are pretty fast. And when I actually got to the track, the first 2 reps were in the dark, so that wasn't ideal. So I had to run with my phone torch behind the camera. But then on these reps, I actually started with a 26, a 25, and then I got down to 24 on these last 2 reps. And I was pushing really hard. This was off a running start. I sometimes do these off a standing start, just to get used to the start of a race. But I'm trying to work on my top end speed. So I'm really pushing as hard as I can.
That was tough. 4 200s on paper looks really easy. Let us tell you, that's not easy. 24/7 on the last one. I couldn't go any quicker. That was me, all out.
It just shows you how quick the professionals actually go, because in the Olympics they pretty much go through 24.7 in the first 200 and manage to hold it for the whole race nearly.
Where's Mummy?
More easy running. I actually went on a buggy run with Taylor in the dark with Maya. So the next session, as I'm lacking a little bit of aerobic work and a little bit of sort of tempo work, I did a 2-mile tempo. I didn't even look at my watch and it came out at 10:39 and then 5 hills. So this is the start of the tempo. Just cruising around the industrial estate. My heart rate didn't get too high here, maybe about 170. You just want to run it controlled and then hit your hills as hard as you can. So this is the last set of the hills. I feel like these Alphafly 1s are quite clumpy. I prefer Vaporfly or something a bit lighter. So if you want to pause it and look at the splits, they're on the screen now. And this is the nice little jog home. Lovely place where we live, in the middle of Northumberland.
Oh, now cool down. 1.5 mile home. And that's me done for the day.
So that rounds out quite a good week of training. I've had 2 hard sessions and done 48 miles for the week. So I kicked off the next week with a Monday Fartlek. I've mentioned this before in a previous sub 50 video. So it's basically variation of speeds. Some of them have got hills in, some of them are quicker and slower. And it's a very hard session. Splits are on the screen if you want to pause it. And yeah, we got down to 4:09 pace on that last rep. And it's just short of 500 metres. So that's quite a good end to the session. So I've started adding in a track session on a Wednesday now. So I've got a longer session on a Monday, a shorter session on the track on a Wednesday, and then I'll do some sort of tempo work on the Saturday. So I'll put the splits on the screen so you can see. The goal pace of this session was, the coach basically just said anything under 3 minutes, or 3 minutes if you feel a bit sluggish. And we went off a bit quick. It was a 2:55 first rep. And I've got to be honest, I knew it would really hurt on the 4th one, because even that first rep felt really hard. I managed to run a 2:59 on the 2nd rep, a 2:57. I rallied a little bit on the last lap on the 3rd rep, and then on the 4th rep I just absolutely died on the last lap. I ran a 3:05, but I lost all the time in the last 200. But yeah, still a good session. So we had 2 laps jog, and then we did 2 300s and 2 200s. And I got moving on these. I ran 47, 46, and then a 30 and a 27. So to run a 27 at the end, considering how cooked I was on the 4th K, I'm quite happy. It's still early season. I've got a few months left to really work on my strength My speed's there, so I just need to keep rolling until January and February. It's quite nice having Sam, Thomas and Ethan to pull us along because they're more 5k and they're doing cross country this season. So then make sure your easy days are easy. I've got this nice little loop that I run around the river. I normally just run between 7:30s and 8 minutes if I can. Just really slow down, put a podcast in and just switch off. And that easy run was fueled by my homemade banana bread, which is amazing. So this is the first week that I've done 3 hard sessions. For this one, I went to the gym and chucked on the old Vaporflies. I've done 1,000 miles in these and they're still going strong. So props to Nike for that. So basically I set the treadmill to 20 kilometers per hour, which is 3 minutes per kilometer or 4 minutes 50 per mile. Basically 15-minute pace for 5k. And the plan was to just jump on and stay on as long as I could till my heart rate got to nearly max. I managed 7 minutes 16 seconds and I was absolutely sweating. This gym is actually like a sauna. So after that I did an easy Sunday run and finished off with a nice roast dinner, and that ends another great week. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.